book and just showing them that you can become a lifelong learners and always love to read.
As president of the school board, I am humbled that our mayor has extended herself to our elementaries. This gives an insight to the kids that we are a big community, and the school district and the city working together is
being here. So I'm calling this meeting to order. It's 4:32, and today's date is Tuesday, September the 23rd. Ms. Ana, can you establish quorum, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Lori Garza,
Present.
Councilwoman Jennifer Rivera,
Present.
Councilwoman Melissa Gerlach,
Present.
Councilman Alberto Vena.
Present.
Mayor, we've established quorum, we're still waiting on Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Blas.
Yes, and he is on his way. Okay. The next item is invocation and pledge of allegiance. Ms. Jessica?
Heavenly Father, we gather here today in solemn remembrance of the lives lost in violence. We ask for your comfort and strength for the families and loved ones who continue to carry the pain of their loss. May this day remind us of the value of everyday life and renew our commitment to building a community of peace, compassion, and justice. Grant wisdom to our leaders, courage to those who work for safety and healing, and hope to all who grieve. May we honor the memory of the victims, not only with our words today, but through our actions tomorrow. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Ms. Ana, is there any submitted conflicts of interest?
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Plata has one for public hearing, item number 11, in regards to Synergy One lending.
Okay, number 11. Okay. Okay. Next item is presentations, but before we move on to our presentations, I'd like to recognize Ms. Lourdes Cárdenas. She is here with representing Monica de la Cruz, our Congresswoman. So if you would like to come up and just, and first of all, we would like for you to give our best to the Congresswoman when you do see her, talk to her.
I
Okay?
will, thank you,
And
Mayor.
tell her that we appreciate everything she's done for our area. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you, Mayor Garza and esteemed council, for having me today. It's an honor to be a part of Congresswoman de la Cruz's team and serve South Texans. As the first Hispanic Republican woman to represent Congressional District 15, the Congresswoman de la Cruz has been a tireless advocate for her district, whose legislative efforts are a testament to her dedication. One of the key issues she has focused on is supporting our brave Border Patrol and Custom officers. She introduced H.R. 1916, the Pay Our Border Patrol and Customs Agents Act, ensuring that Border Patrol and Customs officers receive their paycheck regardless of a government shutdown. To support our economy and agriculture, Congresswoman de la Cruz fought to secure $750 million investment from the USDA to combat the New World screwworm. Additionally, she introduced bipartisan legislation holding the Mexican government accountable for its noncompliance of the 1944 Water Treaty. To further support South Texans, she secured $280 million in aid for farmers affected by this water crisis. Our team is working hard every day to deliver results. So far, we have helped save over $12 million for local constituents and more than 700 constituents with their federal concerns. Whether you are navigating issues with the VA, Social Security, or the IRS, we are here to help. Thank you again for having me, Mayor Garza and Council. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you or someone that you know needs our assistance with a federal agency.
Okay, well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the next item is a proclamation for Mission CISD Gear Up program.
Mayor, Council, good afternoon. With us today, we have Dr. Chris Valdez, the Superintendent of Schools for Mission Say ISD, as well as Ms. Monica Ibarra, Corinne Gonzalez, and David Bridgewater, who are the Gear Up coordinators. And the proclamation reads as follows. Whereas the Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs, Gear Up, is a federally funded competitive grant program designed to increase the number of low-income students who are prepared to enter and succeed in post-secondary education. Whereas Gear Up serves low-income, minority, and disadvantaged students and their families from underserved communities who might be the first person in their family to go to college. Whereas the UTRGV College Bound Career Linked Gear Up project is a partnership of the Mission Consolidated Independent School District at Mission Junior High, Alton Memorial Junior High, Rafael Cantu Junior High, and Kenneth White Junior High, and is dedicated to guiding students through mentoring, academic support, leadership development, and exposure to higher education opportunities. Whereas Gear Up includes interventions such as tutoring, mentoring, rigorous academic preparation, financial education, and college scholarships to improve access to higher education for low-income, minority, and disadvantaged first-generation students and their families. Whereas Mission Consolidated Independent School District is committed to providing a quality education for all students, helping them to achieve their highest potential. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby proclaim the week of September 22nd through 26th as planting seeds of growth and encourage our community to support and celebrate the efforts that prepare our students for brighter futures. Proclaimed on this the 23rd day of September, 2025.
Move to approve the proclamation as presented, Mayor.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as presented and read. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And can we get a picture with the... I'd like the kids to come up to the front. Yes. You guys come up. Move it around the way you want. For holding the proclamation. it extra special when the kids are here.
Ahorita le voy a echar al boot.
Me dijeron que trajera lana. ¿Quién te dio lunch? You don't have money? You don't have cash? I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Que se oiga.
Okay.
Yes.
It's always special to see the kids here, so thank you all for bringing them to our meeting today.
I know. I had
Thank
to-
you. The next item is a proclamation for National Food Safety Education Month. Did I miss something? Because I will. Because I will miss something.
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council, and City Management. But with me today, I have Aaron Ochoa and Luis Olivares, our environmental health inspectors for the City Department. The proclamation reads as follows: whereas September is National Food Safety Education Month, a month dedicated to promoting the safe practices of food handling and preparation, whereas the City of Mission strongly is committed to food safety and to highlighting safety's critical role in the health and well-being of the residents of Mission, Texas, through the prevention of foodborne illnesses, and whereas the City of Mission Health Department focuses on protecting public health by working diligently to ensure the safety of the city's retail food establishments by inspecting and education, whereas the City of Mission Health Department provides food safety inspections and education to more than 600 retail food establishments in Mission on the safe handling, preparation, and storage of food, both in educational inspections and consultations. Whereas the federal government estimates 48 million persons, or 1 of every 6 people, get foodborne illness infections every year. Of those, 128,000 are hospitalized and 3,000 die from their foodborne illnesses. Therefore, to further awareness for the value of food safety education, the City Council of the City of Mission do hereby proclaim September 2025 as National Food Safety Education Month.
Thank you.
I move to approve the proclamation as read to us.
Second. There's a motion and a second to accept and approve the proclamation as read. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you. When I come up for the,
Come up here.
yeah, because it's just 3 of you guys.
One, two, three. One more time, hands down. One, two, three. Perfect.
The next item is a proclamation for for Fill the Booth Days. Chief Silva.
have my staff come up here.
They're being shy, Mike.
Yeah, for some reason. Mayor, City Council, let me begin with our proclamation. Whereas the Mission Fire Department and the Mission Firefighters Association is a prime example of public service and sacrifice, displaying the nobility to protect the citizens of our community every day. And whereas the Mission Fire Department and the Mission Firefighters Association members are highly dedicated and trained individuals who demonstrate American ideals and the ultimate standard of character and courage of the face of danger. And whereas the Mission Fire Department and the Mission Firefighters Association members selflessly contribute their time and energy fighting for kids and adults with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related muscle debilitating diseases and severely limit muscle. And whereas the Mission Fire Department and the Mission Firefighters Association endless service to MDA has given so much hope for families fighting life-threatening muscle diseases. And whereas the City of Mission recognizes the participation by its firefighters in the nationwide MDA Fill the Boot campaign serves not only to raise money for MDA, but also benefits the city by greatly enhancing the image of its firefighters as dedicated public servants engaged in the community through their employment and service of charitable causes. Now therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby proclaim September 26th through 28th of the Mission Fire Department and Mission Firefighters Association Fill the Boot Days, proclaimed on this day, 23rd September 2025.
Mayor, I'd like to make the motion to approve as presented.
Second the motion.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation for Fill the Boot Days. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. The people that you see behind us each and every day are always wanting to contribute to our city, and of course, MDA. For many years, we participated in MDA, Fill in the Boot, to raise money for MDA and trying to find a cure. In 2020, we were stricken with COVID, and it didn't help us out going on the street, helping to raise money for MDA. We kicked it off back last year, and we're happy to partner up with MDA once again, hitting the streets. And I do have Jennifer here with her sons, and she'd like to have a few words.
Yes, thank you.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, members of the community. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. As a member of MDA, the MDA team, and also the MDA family, I am so grateful that you allow these brave men and women to go out there and collect for Fill the Boot. Thank you so much. It has made a huge impact in the community around the world, and especially within my family. Sorry.
That's okay.
My son was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at the age of 4 years old. I always make it an important part of my mission to say that it does not run in the family. It was completely spontaneous. And when he was diagnosed, the words fatal were very overwhelming for me. He was my firstborn son. My second son is not affected by it. But I want to thank you so much for just giving us the opportunity to give him a future, to give him more days ahead. It means the world, and there could never be enough gratitude for you guys that allow it and for these guys that go out there. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for just giving me one more minute and one more day with my son in hopes of a cure going forward. The IAFF is our #1 supporter. Without them, there would be no hope for a future for these individuals. So thank you guys so much for allowing this, and there will never be enough thank yous.
Well, thank you for being here, and you will be in our prayers,
Thank you so much.
and your baby boys too.
That's what gets us through it.
Thank you. Okay, well, we'd like to get a picture with you, so we'll go down there, okay? And the boot?
Mike.
This year, we're asking the city council and our city officials to please make the first donation to our MDA Fill the Boot, if you would. Cameron, can I take it too?
Oh, are we supposed to take this?
Okay, the next item is the proclamation for National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims. Chief Torres.
Good evening, Mayor and Council, Chief Torres, Mission Police Department. This proclamation reads as followed. Whereas the National Parents of Murdered Children, POMC, established September 25th as the National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims, following the unanimous resolution passed by the U.S. Senate on October 16, 2007, and the U.S. House of Representatives on May 14, 2007. And whereas POMC is dedicated to honoring the memory of those lost in violence and recognizing the profound and lasting trauma that families and communities endure. Whereas survivors of homicide victims channel their pain and grief into powerful stories of courage that reject retaliation and isolation, instead embracing compassion, peace, and justice for others. And whereas families in our community, including those of Mission's own fallen hero, Corporal Jose Espirias Pericueta, and the many other Mission families whose loved ones were taken by homicide, remind us daily that behind every statistic is a face, a name, and a legacy of love and must never be forgotten. And whereas survivors transform their grief into force for change, honoring their loved ones through leadership, grief support, and advocacy, working to reduce violence, promote prevention, and influence policy locally and nationally. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby proclaim September 23rd, 2025 as a National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims in Mission, Texas, with the theme, Light Their Name, Lift Their Legacy. We celebrate the resilience and unity of our community as we gather to honor the memories of our loved ones and extend a heartfelt invitation to all media outlets, elected officials, victims, community service providers of Hidalgo County to join us at the 13th Annual Candlelight Vigil on Thursday, September 25th, 2025, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Jose Pepe Salinas Memorial Recreational Center, 1011 West Kelly Avenue in Fort Texas. Together we stand in solidarity, united in our mission to build a world free from violence and to ensure that no family walks this path alone. Proclaimed on this 23rd day of September 2025.
Thank you, Chief.
I make a motion for approval as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Mayor, we have the president of the Rio Grande Valley chapter, Robert Garcia, here. I would like to say a few words.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Torres, the Honorable Nori Garza, City Council members, and my families that are here present. Gracias. Thank you for the proclamation. Recognizing September 25th is the day of National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims. Your support means more than just an expression. For these families and survivors, this proclamation is a powerful reminder that your city sees us, your city hears us, and your city joins us and stands with us at all times. 14 years ago, my life transformed, forever changed, the Garcia family, when my brother Rogelio Rajo Garcia was murdered on September 13, 2011. My inspiration at that time was my mother, Dalia Rosa Garcia, which I made a promise to her that I would be the voice of my brother, not knowing that I was going to have extended family and friends as they stand with me. That pain could have broken me, could have broken the family, but she asked me, find your purpose, son. Find that purpose. As I found the purpose, and besides my families that are here next to me, they carry the same heartbreak, and they build a community of friendship that goes beyond the trial. No survivor should grieve alone. What the journey of grief has taught me in the last 14 years, love never dies. The empty chair never becomes less empty. But we do not grieve alone. Even in sorrow, we found courage to live un día a la vez, one day at a time. Today's proclamation is a piece of more than just a piece of paper. It is a declaration the city council and the city mayor proclaims with the chief: compassion, remembrance, hope, and unity. And we prepare the 13th annual candlelight vigil for September 25th between 6 and 8. We light a candle and speak the name of those that we remember. And I will do a roll call on my victims: Rogelio Rajo Garcia, Joelisa Socorro Rangel, George Tovar, Efraín Garcia, Daniel Vega, Julio César Villarreal, Alfredo Octiveros Jr., Agustín Molina, Magdalena Cantú, Rebecca Lee Cantú, Wendy Escobedo, Genardo Aparicio, Eric Sánchez, Kevin Martínez, Esteban Fernández, Juan Manuel Belmares, Ever Islas Jr., Julio César Soto Jr., Juan Nava Hernández, Nereida Claet Ortiz, Corporal José Luis Spiri Espiricueta, and Sergio Torres. Every candle we will carry the name. Every name carries a story and a tragedy behind it. And together we will lift the legacy. As long as I breathe, and I'm the founder of this organization, and I have the support of my family members that are here, I will continue to fight. On behalf of the family and friends and survivors, thank you again, Mayor, for your opportunity to be here and stand with you. It's an honor. The city council members as well. You are the pillars of this community, but you show us the pillar of compassion, the pillar of remembrance, the pillar of unity, and more importantly, the pillar of justice for all. God bless you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being
Did I
here.
miss any of my families? No?
¿Alguien quiere decir algo?
Un familiar?
I just want to say thank you. Oh, okay, okay, yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for all of your support, Mayor, Chief Torres, and City Council. We are hoping these kind of events and participation from this beautiful association raise public awareness about violent crime, advocate for more stronger victim services, and promote efforts to prevent future homicides. I think we can all do something to prevent and be here for these families that lost a loved one. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And our sincere condolences, because I know it, even though it's been years, it's like yesterday for all of you. So thank you for being here. We'd like to go down and take a picture with you.
Vamos a tomar un foto aquí.
appreciate you. Yes, ma'am.
The next item is a report from our Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening, Mayor and Council and City Managers. Wonderful activities happening at the Chamber. Let's see if we have the presentation. We'll do it. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay. So our monthly report for September, it's not completely quite over, but we're going to cover what we have so far. So event recap, we did a few celebrations for our ribbon cuttings. We did have Mission Regional Medical Center go ahead and release their Step 1 service program, which is a complementary substance abuse. So that's a really good service to have here in the community. We also have, we celebrated Consuelo Behavioral Health Services, which is another form of mental health care in the community, and that is here off Griffin in Mission as well. And of course, Texas Citrus Fiesta, we did a wonderful celebration for their tree planting ceremony. And we also celebrated Sherry Oaks Townhomes Community Pool, which was an expansion, and the neighborhood is still growing. So commerce is good. And welcoming to the team, we did have 4 new members for the month of September. We do have Salon Agave, Madrinas Insurance, Monter Bookkeeping and Tax Services, and then a recovery center as well. And upcoming events, we are wrapping up the year. Our fiscal year does end in September. So we'll be ending with a final ribbon cutting celebrating Taqueria Oviedo for 22 years. And this is their first location. So it's happening on September 30th. And then to open up and welcome our new year, we will be hosting our annual member business banquet, where we will recognize business awards, as well as our ambassador of the year, and that is happening on October 9th. We will also be announcing, of course, the annual committee announces the business of the year, business leader of the year, and the nonprofit of the year. And those have been Capable Kids Foundation for the nonprofit of the year, HAF, which is a company, a construction company. They are celebrating 75 years in business. And our business leader of the year is Veronica Ontiveros. We will also be announcing at the annual awards the annual report that we do need to provide to our members, and as well as the signature events, save the dates for the next fiscal year. But for the mayor and city council, you will have access to this, but we will be releasing these at annual awards. So it's a perk of being our favorite investor. And of course, we are still, sponsorships are available. We do have half tables starting at $750, and we are making a call for silent auction items donations. So if anyone in the community would like to donate and promote their business, as well as donating for a good cause, we would be grateful for that. And that wraps up my report, Mayor.
Okay, thank you so much. Any questions? No? Okay. Next item is our departmental reports. Those were in our packets. Are there any questions, comments, or a motion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the departmental reports as submitted. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0. Next item is citizens' participation. Ms. Anna? No one has signed up. Okay, we're going to go on to announcements. Do we have any council announcements?
No, Mayor.
Okay, I don't have any announcements.
I do want to say something. We had the official ribbon cutting for the RGV Paddle Club yesterday, and I encourage, it was a fantastic, beautiful facility. If you can make it out there, I encourage everyone to go just pick up a paddle, enjoy the activity, and have some fun. So, thank you.
Thank you.
have a couple of announcements, if I may.
Yes, please.
So this Saturday, we're having the Product Custom Show Workshop at the Texas Citrus Fiesta, located at 220 East 9th Street, on Saturday, September 27th at 10 a.m. Also, I want to remind the public that we're going to have a town hall meeting for Bryan Road. I wanted to thank Dr. Valdez and the Mission ISD Board for providing the venue, for being so supportive on this project. Thank you so much. The town hall meeting is going to be at the Bryan Elementary on Tuesday, September 30th at 5:30 p.m. Also, we have the beautiful home decorating contest. The dates are from September 2nd to October 17th. Winners to be announced October 25th via social media. Also, we're having a fall sweep roundup, bulky items entire collection through our sanitation department located at 1400 South Conway Avenue. It's this Saturday, September 27th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Andy, do you have anything? No, you're good? Okay, all right. I encourage anyone that has bulky items to participate on Saturday's event. Again, that's South Conway location, and that's from 8 to 12. Okay, we're going to move on to public hearings, and the first item is it's a rezoning request.
Mayor, City Council, good evening. The first case is a rezoning from agricultural district to light industrial district. This is a 30-acre tract along Military Highway and Mayberry Road. The zoning is agricultural. There's a proposed industrial development. This property is just south of the battery storage facility. To get to it, you have to get on Mayberry. Survey. Picture of the property with a rezoning sign. And as shown in the previous cases, the future expressway 365 cuts through this property. So like in the previous recommendation, we recommend that the area in gray be, when they go through the subdivision process, that they make the area in gray as a lot of record and that they do not build on it so that the RMA can purchase the land from the developer. That's just a recommendation. We do have a representative from the RMA here with us, Mr. Alfaro, in case you have any questions. And so that shows, that's from the RMA website showing the future expressway running through the middle of the property. This went before Planning and Zoning Commission. No one spoke in opposition, and they recommended approval unanimously.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition of the rezoning request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? And I guess we don't have anybody online.
That's right.
Okay. All right, there being no comments or questions?
If I may, Mayor, I would
Yes.
like to ask Mr.
Sure.
Alfaro to see if he can come up here.
Okay.
I want to ask him if the environmental assessment is completed in this section of roadway.
Yes, so for this project, the environmental assessment was completed all the way to Conway in 2015, and we did an environmental refresher on 2022, so it's environmentally clear.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for being here, too. Thank you.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0, and that's ordinance number 5718. Next item?
This one is a downzoning from general business district to single-family residential district. This is for a property off of an alley on Green Lawn Drive between Los Ebanos and Washington. It's just north of Business 83. There's a lot of residential homes in the area. So that whole block got some commercial some time ago. So this applicant has this vacant property and he would like to build a house in his property. So that's the zoning, that's the subject property. So it's the only vacant tract in that block. The survey, the picture of the property with our rezoning sign, the comprehensive plan. We did have one property owner speak in opposition during the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval with a 4-to-1 vote. Yeah, just one board member was not in agreement.
What was the person opposing? What was?
I think he's a business owner to the east, and he just wasn't in agreement. But this property, the only access is off of Green Lawn Drive, which is an alley, so that's really the only feasible use for the property is to have a home. And to the west and to the north is all residential homes. So it's just the only feasible option. And the owner, he purchased the land and he would like to build his house in his property.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? If you would state your name and address for the record, please.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
No, solo
Nomás nos dice su nombre y su...
Jesús Pérez.
Ok, gracias.
Solo lo que quiero es nada más construir mi casa para mi familia en el lugar.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Okay, there being no other comments, is there?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request to R1 at Green Lawn Drive. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5719. Next item.
The next item is a renewal of a conditional use permit for a mobile food unit. This one, they sell coffee. This is located in a chiropractic business on Griffin Parkway, just west of Bryan Road. That's the business. And they have the mobile food unit in the driveway. So that's the operator ready to sell your morning coffee. We asked them to provide additional landscaping. This is the before picture, and this is the after picture. So they added landscaping. No, we didn't get any complaints from the surrounding property owners. We recommend a 2-year permit. And Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Any questions for staff?
I move to approve, Mayor, as presented.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit renewal as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5720. Next item.
Yes, Mr. Morales, why is that? Mr. Morales, do you highly recommend your copy?
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay.
The next one is a new conditional use permit for a mortgage company in a property zone neighborhood commercial district. This is the commercial plaza across the street from the Banworth Park. So that's the aerial photo of the commercial plaza. So this is coming before you because the zoning is neighborhood commercial. And that's the photo of the property, of the suite. Real nice commercial plaza on Sherry Road. So we're recommending life of the use.
Okay.
Yeah, nice, peaceful business.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Okay, there being none.
Mayor, I'd like to
questions?
make a motion to approve as presented.
Okay. May I
So
have,
I will be abstaining since that's my duty for office.
yes, sir.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit at 1821 North Sherry Road with Mr. Plata abstaining. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 4-0, yes, 4-0 and one abstention. Yes, okay. All right, thank you. That concludes our public hearing. Next item is consent agenda, and those items are 12 through through 33.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve items
The whole thing.
12 through 33.
Yes, and just for the record, I'm going to have Ms. Anna read all of the items. since
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll read them for the record. May I have a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda items as presented, items number 8 through 33. Before we take a vote, Ms. Anna's going to read the items.
Item number 12, approval of September 9th minutes. Item number 13, acknowledge receipt of minutes. Item number 14, approval of Region 1 Education Service Center MOU. Item number 15, authorization to execute second and final one-year renewal option for off-site document storage. Item number 16, approval of interlocal agreement between Mission CISD and City of Mission on behalf of Sherry Municipal Golf Course. Item number 17, approval of interlocal agreement between Sherryland Independent School District and City of Mission on behalf of Sherry Municipal Golf Course. Item number 18, authorization to submit a grant application to Texas Department of Transportation for the STEP Impaired Driving Mobilization 2026 grant in the amount of $45,000 with a 20% match. Item number 19, approval of Resolution 2002, approving the resolution of MEDC authorizing the issuance of bonds on behalf of Vinton Steel. Item number 20, authorization to release 10 2020 Ram 1500 2WD Crew Cab tradesmen from D&M Leasing Company in the amount of $109,165.60. Item number 21, authorization to purchase automotive parts, fluids, maintenance equipment, and supplies from AutoZone, Napa Auto Parts, O'Reilly's Auto Parts for Fleet and Sanitation Department's preventative maintenance. Item 22, authorization to purchase tires from Hesselben and Southern Tire Mart for the Fleet Department for 25-26 fiscal year. Item 23, approval of pre-negotiated service agreements for hourly labor rates and parts markups for repairs on all city units to include special equipment. Item 24, approval of Resolution 2003, authorizing to enter into a lease purchase agreement with Government Capital Corporation for the purpose of financing the generator. Item 25, authorization to accept the FY 25-26 OVAG grant from the Office of the Attorney General, Crime Victim Service in the amount of $49,500 with no cash match. Item 26, authorization to accept grant funds from Office of the Governor for the FY 26 body worn camera program in the amount of $28,150 with a 25% cash match. Item 27, authorization to purchase 28 bulletproof vests from police officers from Galls totaling $26,472 with $13,236 reimbursable from U.S. Department of Justice. Item 28, authorization to accept grant funds from TxDOT for the FY 26 General Grant Proposal Nurse Phlebotomy Program in the amount of $183,522.10 with an in-kind 20% match. Item 29, authorization to re-enter into an interlocal between City of Mission and the City of Peñitas to provide temporary housing for prisoners in the amount of $54 per prisoner per day. Item number 30, authorization to re-enter into an interlocal agreement with the City of Palmhurst to provide temporary housing for prisoners in the amount of $54 per prisoner per day. Item 31, authorization for first extension of medical director agreement between City of Mission Fire Department and Medical Director Dr. Ivan Melendez for an estimated cost of $5,000 per month. Item 32, authorization to purchase beer, wine, and liquor for resale at Mission Event Center and Sherry Municipal Golf Course. And item 33, approval of MOU between Mission EDC and the City of Mission related to facility maintenance services for the Seed Building.
Start from the beginning.
And that concludes consent agenda.
Okay, so
We're down for the day.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you, Ms. Anna.
Thank you. Okay, next item is a plat approval. Thought we were done.
So this subdivision got preliminary plat approval last December off of Trasper Road in the north end of the city. But the developer, so this subdivision is under construction, but the developer wants to break it into phases and concentrate on the north side and try to get that recorded while she builds the south. So that's why it's coming before you, because the developer plans to record it in phases. So this is phase 1, which is the north end of the subdivision. It's a subdivision for 4 plexes. And that's the master plan. This is what was approved in December, the preliminary plat.
Okay. Okay.
So we're recommending approval subject to conditions.
Okay. Are there any questions for staff?
Do you recommend this, Mayor?
Yes, yes. I understand the business end of it, trying to split it up.
Yeah, while building the second phase, the developer would like to start selling lots on phase 1.
Right.
Yes.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the plat as presented for Bellwood Manor subdivision phase 1. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you.
Next item.
Mayor, City Council, come before you granting a variance of ordinance number 2198 allowing Sharyland ISD fireworks display on October 1st, 2025 for the homecoming festivities under the supervision of the Department and the Fire Prevention. This consideration is of the request of the Sharyland ISD for a firework display on Wednesday for their homecoming. It is a public viewing and it will take place at the Sharyland High School for the main parking area. All required safety precautions will be observed. Staff and co-interim city managers recommend approval.
Okay.
Mayor, I move to approve based on the recommendation of staff and co-interim city manager's recommendation.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the variance as presented. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item is a budget amendment.
Good afternoon, Council and Mayor and dual city managers. Basically, item 36 calls for the approval of the budget amendment, which entails the general utility capital projects and designated purpose among other funds. Basically, on page 416, that's the page where it starts. If you look at those, the detail, basically, if you see anything increase in revenues, those are revenues that were exceeding what we had budgeted and or new revenues. On the expenditures, basically, that calls for an alignment of all those line items that were over budget, that were aligning it, so that way it will address the auditor's questions. Okay, so staff and co-interim city managers recommend approval.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the budget amendments as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Item 37 is the presentation of the July 2025 unaudited financial statements, acceptance of presentation.
Does anyone have any questions on those financial statements? This is just for a presentation, right?
Yes,
Okay,
Mayor.
so no action, unless there's any questions? No? Okay, then we will move on to the next item. Thank you so much. Next item is unfinished business, which there is none. So the next item is executive session. Is there a motion to do so.
Also move.
Second.
Is there a motion and a second to move into executive session pursuant to Government Code Section 551.074 and 551.071? All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Yes. I would like,
All
I
in
make
favor
two
to
motion.
reconvene?
Yes, aye.
Aye. Okay, there is actually no action to be taken on executive session items, so is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn, Mayor, at 7:17.
Second. There's a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 3-0.
They go to in the meantime, they capture some soldiers at a group of American rebels, and Urea doesn't want to execute them. He says, no, I'm not going to, that's not my style. Santana had ordered any Texans you catch, execute. So he gives the Bradburns the papers, go send this letter to Santana and tell him I didn't kill him.